Next up, we have Blast Man Stage arranged track from the Mega Man 11 soundtrack. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here, musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you're gonna use, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, everybody, don't forget to join the Discord server, the gaming channel, how to request songs if you're not on the live stream. I have a spiel for this and a bunch of other things at the end of this video, so stick around for that. Disclaimers, updated disclaimers showing on your screen, so go ahead and pause the video to read them in full. Otherwise, please be patient with me. I am acoustic and guitarded, so please keep that in mind. And I forgot to do the map thing, so let's just go. Oh, I saw it. There we go. Alright, with that said, let's do this. Blast Man Stage, and I think this is a fan arrangement, so let's see where this goes. Hell yeah. Okay, so we start with, of course, a bunch of several instruments engaging technically in what is called a tutti. A tutti is when you have everybody playing, because tutti means everyone. We have everybody playing and giving us our initial motif. Motif being the smallest version of your musical idea, the essence from which everything else comes from. And yes, the tutti is very often used in funk. So we're having this one, now we're repeating the motif. Let's see where this goes. Oh, we bring in the saxophone doing the motif. We're bringing the saxophone doing that, and then the rest of the ensemble is doing some rhythmic accents. Accents in the rhythm is for accentuation, not in order to be able to tell if somebody's from like freaking Montana or Arkansas, right? It's for accentuation. You can hear it. They are not playing a full beat. They are just highlighting specific points in the rhythm, particularly the ending of the phrase and the starting of the next one. Let's see where this goes. This is really fun. Ah, we're cycling through the saxophones. So yeah, this is a very interesting combination of electronic with funk, because we're getting the horn section that you would get. First of all, we have a solo saxophone playing the main melody. Then we are having the rest of the horn section, which is usually two trumpets, a trombone, sometimes a saxophone as well. We could be having a split right now with the saxophone taking the lead, and then we're having another synth giving us a little bit of a syncopated accompaniment, syncopation, and Vivilio, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the mosh pit. Welcome today. Syncopation is when you play against the rhythm, right? Against your beat, or against the drum beat, or against the metronome. In this case, whenever the drum is not hitting, that is syncopation. And then I still need to figure out what the bass is doing, so let's see where this goes. Ah, very cool. Change of drums. So we change things around over here. We change the rhythm of the drums entirely. We change the position of the motif. We were doing first a lower end melody, like it was played on the lower end of the register, and now we're playing it in the higher end of the range, giving us a variation of this. We're having the synth in the back giving us some arpeggios. Sorry, I have Italians in the chat. Arpeggio, right? We're having an arpeggio, which is when you play a chord one note at a time. So here's, for example, C minor. Here it is arpeggiated, right? So we're having that one going on. Let's see where it goes. We're still having the syncopated melody. Oh, we bring kind of like a chorus style section. With that, I really liked that rhythm displacement. Why aren't you not doing it anymore? I mean, I guess it gives it more highlight. But yeah, we bring in kind of like a chorus version of the of this. So structurally speaking, we're using something similar to a song, right? This is the form of the structure of a song rather than an instrumental, right? So you can hear kind of how we had an intro, then we go into a verse, now we're in a chorus kind of thing, which is usually something reserved for vocal music, where you have vocals, you have singing, and the singing is going to be the is going to be the driving force of the music. In this case, we're using a saxophone, and something about saxophones, if you've never seen a saxophone for some reason, a saxophone is this really interesting mix between a brass instrument and a reed what's it called, a reed woodwind, because we have a mouthpiece similar to that of a clarinet. We have a mouthpiece similar to that one seen on a clarinet, which is this kind of shape over here, but we have the structure of a flute, more or less of a flute, but the body is similar to that of a trumpet or a trombone, the material as well, right? So this really cool combination gives a lot of flexibility to the saxophone, and in exchange it gives it a lot of expression. Like, it's one of the most expressive instruments that exists by itself, right? Like, the second most expressive instrument would be probably the clarinet, outside of the human voice, right? Like, the human voice is by far the most versatile in every aspect, but after that you would have probably the saxophone, having so many things that you can do with it. It's brilliant. It's an incredible instrument, and we're using it kind of like a vocal track right now. We're now in a chorus, so to speak, structurally speaking, which is fairly rare for instrumental music to be able to pull off. Let's see where it goes. We have those little moments, accents. There you go. Very funky, very cool. There we go. We bring back the saxophone. We bring a quick beat drop, EDM style, electronic music style. Really cool contrast over here to bring the intensity to a completely different area. Very nice whoop whoop bass. Let's see where it goes. And even then it was doing call and response. We switch again. We're now allowing the accompaniment sections to shine right now. We have the chords being played. We have the bass doing its thing. The bass is surprisingly straightforward. It's keeping up with the drums primarily, which is one of the two ways that you want your bass, right? You even want your bass so locked in with the drums that it's basically one, or you want your bass to be doing something so outlandishly different that's still complements the rest. That, yeah, so we're having this going on. We're having the accompaniment doing its thing, while we are having the horn section giving us those very nice highlights, those very nice accents over there. Let's see where this goes. There we go. We bring a synth, giving us a variation of the motif, and we bring back the verse section. So yeah, structurally speaking, this is very akin to a song, because we had an intro, verse, chorus, we had a break after the chorus, and now we are back to a verse. We're going back to verse number 2, even though, sorry, that was verse number 1, and now there's verse number 2, break number 1 over here. Even though there are no vocals, it technically fits. So, random question, but what does lurking mean? Lurking mean that you're watching the stream, or that you're tuned into the stream, but you're not participating in the chat. That's what lurking means. So yeah. And yeah, this feels like you're about to fight a mafia boss. I mean, it's Mega Man. It's Mega Man. So yeah, that's kind of the concept of this game. Mega Man, of course, being one of the most iconic video game franchises of the early days of gaming. You know, it's Capcom. Nintendo had Mario, Sega had Sonic, Capcom had Mega Man. That's how much Capcom relied for a very long time on Mega Man. So yeah, sometimes you're listening and not watching. Yeah, like lurking just means that you are, that the stream is playing, but you're not actively engaging in it. So yeah, yesterday was the anniversary of Mega Man. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah, like I played a little bit of Mega Man X, because I grew up with, like, my first console was a Nintendo 64, right? So I didn't get the chance to play Mega Man, but I know that it's one of the, it's Capcom's take of the Metroidvania whole thing. So yeah, let's see where this goes. Alright, so we continuing here. So yeah, we have now. So yeah, we had a pre-chorus first, and we're doing the same now over here. Chorus number 2. No. Solo. So now we bring in one of the most quintessential elements of funk, jazz, fusion, all of these, which is a solo chain. That's not necessarily the name, but that's what I'm calling it right now for the sake of simplicity, right? So a solo chain, where you have the different instruments going around and playing solos. In this case, we had the trumpet, then we went to the synth, and we're probably going to be continuing. And these are going to be a way to cycle through the ensemble and to just let everybody show off a little bit. So let's see where this goes. Ah, very nice syncopation there. I have connection because I'm traveling. Oh, it's okay, Magnus, it's okay. So yeah, you can hear the synth there while the rest of the ensemble is doing their thing, and... oh, really cool harmonized melody. We bring the whoop whoop. So we have the whoop whoop as the break number 2. Chances are this is going to be outro as well. Ooh, we speed it up, same as before. Ooh. So we are now mixing the break/beat drop with a tutti, allowing everything. This is such a cool combination of the styles. I really like it. This is such a cool arrangement. This is such a cool arrangement. Again, like funk and jazz fusion, they are so much fun because of this. Because they're just stupid fun genre. It's if you can get the groove right, you can get away with so much in funk. By the way, the idea of groove is a phenomenon that happens primarily in funk. Funk, by the way, F-U-N-K. Which is every instrument is kind of doing their own thing. Like the guitar is doing its own thing, the bass is doing its own thing. Like if you were to isolate any of the individual parts, you would not be able to tell that it's the same piece. However, once they all play together, they all match super nicely. Like it all creates, in general, the groove. Amaya, he said that he was hanging out with a friend or something. So yeah, we have groove, right? Which groove is just 70s version of vibe. Of the term vibe. Nowadays we call it vibe. However, because it was called groove back then, it's kind of the term that stuck. Kind of like, you know, so many of the other things like tutti or any of the other articulation names or anything like that. We use the original names from where they caught on. So this is a piece of history, right? Like groove is because funk was massive during the 70s, and groovy was kind of the term used over there. And right now we're allowing that groove to just do everything. Child, because my brother is much older and lives in another town, like I want to interact with him, but it's weird. I have that with my half-sister. I am, I think, 23 years older than my sister, and she lives on the other side of the world. Like, I've seen her like 3 times. So yeah, no, I completely understand. I don't even know how to do it from my end, right? So yeah. Anyway, let's see how this ends. Is that how we outro? We have the outro here. Break 2. And now we have the outro. We have tutti again. There you go, and we end in a very traditional way when it comes to funk, with this really cool syncopated phrasing version of the motif, one last hit, and everybody does it, and there you have it. What a fun arrangement this was. That was so much fun. Like, you put this while playing Mega Man, it doesn't feel like an action game, it feels like a fun action game. So yeah, there you have it. That was Blast Man Stage, arranged track from the Mega Man 11 soundtrack by Shadow Rock ZX. Brilliantly done, dude. So good. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So, If you are watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you're going to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, everybody, do not forget to join the Discord server. Yes, we have a Discord server linked in the description. That's where everything gets announced first, whether it is the streams going live or the videos going up on the channel or any updates like schedule or any projects that I'm working on coming out, anything like that. Everything gets announced on the Discord first, linked in the description. And of course we have the community that is always shit posting one way or another, so we have that. Yes, we have that, and don't forget to share the videos with everybody that you know, with your friends, with your families' friends, with your friends' families. Those are two distinct concepts, by the way. With your online and offline communities, go share these videos with everybody that you know. Also use the hype function on YouTube. We have a group on the Discord that coordinates for that. Link down below. Once again, go join the Discord. Yes, artists, musicians, Shadow Rock ZX, or otherwise anybody else out there, musicians, let's work together, let's do stuff. If you want any of my musical skills for any of your projects, whether it is my guitar, Mongolian throat singing, you know, the good old kind of thing, regular singing, voice acting, or if you want help figuring out something for your composition, whichever it is, reach out, let me know, let's work together, let's make stuff, right? And if you're in the audience and you know somebody that could benefit from any of my skills, reach out, let them know. Please do not harass anyone, please do not spam anyone, be cool about things, don't be a rat. Members get early access to the content. I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays, and if you're a paid member on YouTube, regardless of your tier, you get access to the videos when I schedule them, at least for the LFAs. So become a member today. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3.5 seconds, I'll be linking it in the description down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, check the pinned comment on this video. If you are on the live stream, please hold. We have a giveaway. And if you want to catch the streams when they happen live, we aim for Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time, at least at this time. We stream live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick so that you can stream from, you can watch from whichever platform you prefer. Again, 6 p.m. Central Europe at this time. If you're not in Europe, do not worry. We have the full up-to-date streaming schedule showing in your local time zone in both Discord and Twitch. Another reason to join the Discord channel. So if you live in Cockburn Town and you're like, yeah, but what time is 6 p.m. in Hungary? I don't live there. Do not worry. Just go to the Discord or Twitch, both linked in the description, and it's going to show in your local time zone. And follow the gaming channel. I have a gaming channel because, of course, I'm on YouTube. What else could I possibly have? Games are Basterd. That's where I put the gaming after show recordings when they happen, recorded live on the stream during the after show, main stream, and then the recordings go here. Linked in the description, or just search on YouTube, whatever. Same username as James R. Basterd. Just swap the J for a G, and you got it. And yeah, there you have it. The Blastman stage arranged track. Shadow Rock ZX. That was so good, dude. That was really, really good stuff. But yeah, let's move on.